doing another episode today because it's been a busy day and I want to get this game done so I can not worry about it. But welcome back to Doki Doki Blue Skies. We are on episode 14. My god, we're on episode 14. This series isn't done yet. My good. Oh, fudge. Sorry. That's probably looked very weird in the capture. I hope not. I hope it didn't look too bad. But in the last episode, we've been doing a lot. Sayori finally made her depression to the other club members. We resolved all the stuff with Yuri, and we actually had a very tense moment with Yuri. But now everything's good, and we should be happy. As well as our mother is heading on another job, so that means me and Sayori can go do the lewd things. Hopefully, maybe. I don't know. I hope not. Come on, Ryan, wake up! What do you want, Sayori? I've already been woken up by Mom. I have a surprise for you. That's what aroused my suspicion and makes me sit up, bleary-eyed. The surprise involved the house burning down and the fire brigade being called like the last one? I don't think so, no. Come on. Wait, what time is it? So obviously I tend to make out what my digital clock says. I don't think I've ever seen you up this early. I had a really good night's sleep last night. Plus, I had an alarm so I could wake up before you. That's dedication. Anyway, come downstairs. Okay, geez, I'm coming. As we make our way downstairs, half expecting that Sayori has managed to blow something up, I'm hit by an aroma of food. Doesn't look or smell like the food Mom left us either. Take a sniff. That smells really good. As the final vestiges of sleep leave me, I realize why Sayori is so excited. Hang on, Sayori, did you make me breakfast? Yep. There's so many things that I'm impressed with here. Now, you got it before me, the fact that you made food suitable for a human to consume, or the fact that you haven't already eaten it. Hey, I really tried, okay? Move forward to embrace her, planting a kiss on her forehead. I'm just mad, Sayori. This looks and smells great. You didn't have to do this for me, though. I wanted to. You know, to show how much you mean to me. I did a bunch of things and realized I don't really do that enough. You don't have to worry about all that. At all. But I appreciate the gesture. It's really thoughtful. Besides, it's our picnic today. So it's already in a foodie mood, you know? Foodie? Foodish? Is that even a word? As I tuck into the food in front of me, I'm once again struck by how damn caffeine Sayori can be. After all the effort to wake up before me and cook me breakfast for a start. Now our nose all scrunched up trying to think of the right word. Damn, we're really on the luckiest guy alive. But it was pretty good food as well. Wow, picnic food is as good as this. The other girls are in for a real treat. I didn't know you cook like this. Well, I got some pointers from Natsuki. I didn't make anything fancy, to be honest. I'm an amateur. Show me work with what I have. And you guys did a really good job. I think Mom's fears me eating chocolate for dinner are unfounded, eh? Well, I didn't want to say it at the time, but having chocolate for your meal sounds pretty good if you ask me. Yeah, I figured you'd say that. I lean towards the last mini chocolate donut on the table, but as I do, Sayori lightly smacks my hand away. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Trying to get the last donut. What does it look like? That donut is mine. Oh, the game is on. That's so. I don't see your name on it. I dart for the snack, managing to loop it around my finger. Sayori jumps tries to pry it off me, but I'm too quick and quickly end up and raise my finger so that the donut is out of her reach. She jumps up to try and reclaim it, but my plan is Sayori-proof. Oh god, the teeth. Oh god, the teeth. Pounder physically changes a devious grin, which to say the least puts me on edge. She pushes me forward, her hands aim for my side, the she realizes where a counterattack is. Hey, they said in the official donut convention of 1949 that tickling is not allowed. It's outlawed! Sadly, my made-up convention and the trolls go right over Sayori's head as her fingers mercilessly attack my sides, causing me to writhe and laugh. Then to back away from her, but Sayori can be just as fast when she wants to be. She pushes me against the wall, one of her hands carries on tiptoe, the other is still reach for the donut. As that first time, she reaches up on tiptoes and plants a kiss firmly on my lips, which totally takes me by surprise. Suddenly, I curse myself for falling to the roof. She's done it before, so I should have seen it coming. Then again, it's pretty much impossible to resist a kiss from Sayori. Although, that's because it has a very different feel to it. This real sense of urgency I can feel coming from her. A feeling that's completely foreign. So quickly gets her off her tiptoes, I found myself subconsciously lowering myself down to normal height at this point. The donut is all but forgotten. My arms around Sayori and put her close to me, savoring her taste and smell. She has me pinned against the wall with one of her hands on my wrist, the other caresses my face. With my mother gone, we're all home alone once more. My thoughts wander into a territory I haven't explored much. Sayori slides her tongue into my mouth. It catches me by surprise, as this is the first time she's ever done it. I'm a little hesitant at first, but I quickly go accustomed to it. But I have suspicion that it's because, unlike any we've shared in the past, this development confirms it without a shadow of a doubt. Given how closely we pressed together, I can feel her body heat, along with something else, when mine is racing a million miles an hour. Kissed even Sayori moans slightly, which only adds to the allure of the situation. It's a completely uncharted territory, and while I don't want the moment to end in the slightest, I have no clue what's going on. We eventually break apart, neither of us knowing where the sudden mood that befell us came from. Boys love looking at Sayori's eyes as we kiss, and despite this being no exception, there's something new lurking in those beautiful blue eyes. I'm no lace man, but even I can read between the lines. My heart is beating just as hard as my thoughts are whirring. Sayori? Voice quiet as she replies. Yes, Ryan? Are you sure you want to? Oh, fuck, that scared me. No worrying, it sounds like it's coming from another reality. For a moment, it was like I was totally oblivious to space and time entirely. We each other as I led a frustrated groan. What is it with that damn doorbell ruining everything? First when we were about to kiss, and now when we're about to... Okay, let's not dwell too much at the end of that sentence. Damn it, Sayori, couldn't you have told them to meet us like an hour later when you texted them? Sorry. Sayori opens it and waves at who I presume are the other girls. It's the perfect day for a picnic. I checked the forecast today, and it couldn't be any better. Sunny, blue skies. Hey, that's the name of the mod. Ah, my leg. I shouldn't have done that move. Ah, God, I pulled my muscles. Ah! Did Ryan like the breakfast, Sayori? I did indeed. Sayori outdid herself. She learned from the best. Like, seeing that smile on Sayori with her eyes open is just so creepy. Shame you can't cook modesty, though. What was that? No burn houses this time. I laugh as Sayori pouts. I don't think Yuri realizes that she unwittingly taken a jab at Sayori. Thankfully not. I'm ready to go. Ryan? Yeah? Where's your still in pajamas, right? My face was shred, but what with the Sayori incident from earlier totally slipped my mind. Oh, give me a second. Sheesh, how could you fret? What were you two doing anyway? Awkward silence suddenly springs up as I take that as my cue to head upstairs and get changed. One hasty change of clothes later, we're all on our way. Everyone seems to be in fairly high spirits at the conversation flowing between all of us. Even though we typically spend most of our lunch times with one another, getting out of school and doing something as a four is always really enjoyable. After all, Chris is almost 3 months ago. Time really flies. How has March come about so soon? So what's in the basket, Satsuki? Food, I imagine. Suki rolls her eyes. Sayori giggles to herself. She's always had a soft spot for my sarcastic humor. Okay, so there's multiple things wrong with the sentence. Or, there's one thing wrong with the sentence. At the very end there. That's not how you spell lightsabers. And I'm triggered. Because you're supposed to flip the E and the R. It's not a sword. It's a light sword, but it's not a curved sword. A saber is like a curved blade. A lightsaber is a straight stick. Is a fucking light stick with a hilt. Oh, I'm not gonna go on a tangent, but it's called a lightsaber, not a lightsaber, not a lifesaver, a lightsaber. I'm gonna punch whoever wrote that line. Don't misspell Star Wars references. Don't do it. I get very angry. That's a real shame, because I actually packed some lightsabers. There's a range of stuff. Sandwiches, bento boxes, soups, all sorts of stuff. Vegetarian option too, I hope. Of course, what do you think I am, an amateur? Also, if it's not too daring to add an addition, brought some wine, eh? Yuri looks like a deer caught in the headlights. Monica, on the other hand, didn't even skip a beat. How did you know? Monica laughed softly. Come on, Yuri, do you think I was born yesterday? You tried to bring some at the Halloween party. Jeez, are you secretly an alcoholic? I'm just imagining Yuri being like the fucking dad in It, being a drunk alcoholic. Constantly drunk. Oh my god, that's funny to me. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be laughing because that's a serious problem that people go through, but I can't unsee Yuri being as cute as she is. being an alcoholic. Okay, this episode is a little bit off the rails already. Even for my tastes. Of course not. I just thought, well, there would be anything wrong with a little bit of wine in this whole situation. Sorry, I should have learned my lesson by now. It's okay, Yuri. You know what? I want to try some too, actually. Happen to be the responsible club president. We're not exactly at school now, are we? I guess no one would find out either. We could all try some. What's the worst that could happen? You accidentally drink the whole bottle and start wobbling over the place. You throw up on everyone here. Wait, what the fuck? Hold on. Discord, important thing. Important thing to read in my Discords. Oh dear. One of my friends apparently just got Stadia twice. So that's kind of funny. Hey, it's not like your tolerance for alcohol is any higher than mine. Oh, it is. The other girls look at me curiously. Is that so, Ryan? So it isn't Yuri who's the alcoholic then? Yeah, I've had a drinking problem ever since I was born. At this point, sake is like tap water for me. You've got to help me, guys. My liver has fallen for divorce and my kidneys have just taken the kids. Oh, that's my humor. Oh, that is my humor in a nutshell. Oh my god, that is a pickup. I've used a very similar pickup line. In that same vein of being, like, eternally whatever the hell. That's funny. Your sense of humor is really weird. It's grown on me, to be honest. A bit too sarcastic for you initially? A little, yes. But I do say that sarcasm is the lowest form of wit, you know. You do know the person who said that was being sarcastic, right? Before Monica can reply, Sayori pipes up. Look, guys, we're close. Come on! Well, a little while later, the picnic has begun. We found a nice clearing amongst the trees and settled down. Everyone seems content with such good food and nice weather. It's a given. Man, I have to admit, Suki, your food is on par with my mom's. That's really saying something. I have curiosity. Where'd you learn to cook like this? That's what time do you guys ask that? It's all self-taught, to be honest. There's some pretty awesome guides on the internet, so I got it from there. Did you teach us one day? Us? Yeah, Sayori and I. Mom goes on about I should learn to cook. Even Sayori is as bad as I am with food. I'm not exactly pressed for inspiration, am I? Sayori is bad with food? We glance in her direction. She's got a hand in the basket trying to subtly take a cookie from the box. Hundreds are all staring at her. She quickly withdraws her hand looking flustered. There's, a spider! Yeah, there's a spider in the box, so I was just trying to eat it. Anyway, it's all gone now. I rest my case. Yuri smiles at 6 packs with her drink in hand. A little crazy to think about how school year is almost over. Christmas didn't seem so long ago. Have you enjoyed the year, though? Oh, most definitely. Spending the club, spending Halloween with everyone, Christmas, and now this. I've loved spending many enjoyable moments for everyone here, and with everyone here. It's something I'm very grateful for. Me too, Yuri. It's the first time I had fun during a Halloween. Or Christmas. I think it all came from a little club where people could share poems, eh, Monica? Of course, when I made the club, I had no idea where it would take us, to be honest. I will say, I saw a fan mod that somebody did that was like custom made for YouTube. And the scenario involved everyone switching places with each other, and I still can't get over it because I have the image in my head of seeing Sayori with Monica's hair color and Monica with Sayori's hair color, so it isn't that much of a difference. But then seeing Yuri with a pink-haired Yuri and then a purple-haired Natsuki is very interesting, to say the least. I was pretty worried about how we'd all fare after the festival, though. My hopes are pretty shaky for the future of the club. But I was lucky they managed to put it behind us and carry on, which I'm really grateful for. That's okay, Monica. I think we're all getting a little worried about the club's atmosphere after that day. Deep down, I knew that we wouldn't let it get us down. And look, here we are. Take some bite of her sandwich. There's one thing that year has taught me, it's the importance of friendship. Geez, you guys are really over sentimental, you know that? How much have you even had to drink? I don't know, can it make you really emotional? Amongst other things. Huh? Nothing. Oh boy, Natsuki. Let's look at you and your issues now, please. Shall we? Come on, Natsuki. Don't tell me you haven't enjoyed your time at the club as well. I can tell you've got a big heart hidden away behind that facade of yours. When did you graduate from psychology school? Hopefully in a few years, actually. Go on then, analyze me. What makes you think I have this big heart, huh? Natsuki sort of challenged me, and like previous instances where she tried to put me on the spot, I'm answer prepared. Well, let's see. So you can say that for a start. Your gift for Yuri is pretty thoughtful, don't you think? Yuri, Sayori, and Monica nod. You could have just gotten a generic horror book, but no. You put some real thought into it. Okay, so you'll really help Sayori pick out a present for me. Plus, you helped her make me breakfast. And you made all this food for everyone here. So yeah, checkmate. I grinned at her, causing her to scowl. You make a really annoying psychologist. I interpret that as meaning I do my job then. Psychologist, huh? Yes, you recently opened my eyes to mental health, especially Sayori. Mental health is never really something I pay much attention to. It's like a whole new world's opened up for me. Sayori shifts over to me and slowly wraps her hand around mine. It's so strange for me to discuss her depression to the others. Not in a bad way, mind. Not in a bad way, mind. It's just something I've got to grow to get used to. Just don't start diagnosing everyone with mental conditions, okay? I've heard that future psychology students love doing that. Can't make any promises. An hour or so has passed by this point. Most of the food has been eaten by this point. I've taken to sitting under a tree with my legs pulled up. Cozy, calm silence has descended upon the five of us. Sayori is sitting down in front of me, and I have my hands gently massaging the back of her head. There goes lying nearby. After reassuring Yuri that it was okay, she pulled out the bottle and shared the wine with us. I'm not here for the taste. Judged by Sayori's coughing and slight sputtering, neither was she. Giving a tricky look, she just sucked on a lemon and said to say that wine is one of her favorite drinks either. Granted, Yuri did say it's an acquired taste. It seemed like she enjoyed it though, and of course Yuri was utterly unfazed. I can understand Yuri's reaction. Monica's a little surprising. We just let different people react. See how alcohol's appeal though. I suppose if you drink it in moderation and in a social situation, it can be an effective way to promote a relaxed mood. Thinking of something to say, Sayori speaks up. Monica? Are you going to run the club next year too? Well, I mean, I'd like to. This could be even more stressful than this one, at least for me. What with those university exams? It would be a real shame if we didn't have the club to look forward to next year, though. Yeah, that'd suck. I don't mean to pressure you or anything. Monica laughed softly. Don't worry about it. It's only natural they're all feeling the same way. But if my other commitments grow to be a little too demanding, I think a promotion could be in order. Do you mean? Yep. Not around as much as I need to be, then you could run the club next year, Sayori. You're an excellent vice president, though you'd have to work a little on your organization skills. Me? President? Hey, only if I can't commit to it. Don't start feeding your inner megalomaniac just yet. Are you sure I'd be able to? Why do you think you'd be a good president, Sayori? Yeah, for what it's worth, you wouldn't be half bad, you know. Yuri nods in agreement. He was just saying this to be nice. And also, Sayori, you said you didn't want any special treatment, remember? Yeah, plus I don't think it's even possible for Natsuki to give anyone special treatment. Thought I had a really big heart. Touche. I don't know, it's just... You're really good at it, Monica. And like you said, my organization is pretty bad. Plenty of time to work on it, though. And besides, you've always been a really good people person. You're much better than I am dealing with conflict. Give yourself some credit, Sayori. That's what I've been telling you for the past few months. Welcome to my life. You really guys think I could run the club? You wouldn't be saying it if it weren't true. Yeah, I don't just say what people want to hear. Sayori's silent for a moment. It's a little overwhelming for her, especially given how she's hearing the praise from all of us. Thanks, guys. It really means a lot. If it comes to it, I won't let you down, Monica. Glad to hear it. You know, we all be friends once we finish school. When we're all at university, miles away from each other. Sayori looks at everyone, wearing an expression that's a mix between hope and uncertainty. I certainly think so, yes. Everyone here means a lot to me, and I wouldn't like to lose what we have. Couldn't agree more. When I first joined, I was a little surprised at how different everyone was. Not just in terms of leadership taste, but also personalities. Everyone's pretty much united over one goal, to share and enjoy poems together. I can't see that unity disappearing anytime soon. Yeah, and this club has always been a place where I could read manga and enjoy it, knowing that people won't judge me for it. Suki's input surprised me a little. I expected her to join in the rather sentimental mood, but hey, I'm definitely not complaining. It's funny you mention that, Suki, because Sayori feels the same way. The club being somewhere where she could be herself, free from judgment. For all I used to think you guys were polar opposites, you actually got that pretty large common ground. Both Yuri and Natsuki look surprised at Monika's insight. Now that Monika brought that up, I can really see her point is valid. Well, that's a little more than likely I would have thought I ever would have thought, Natsuki. Kind of weird how that works, isn't it? Suki grins at her and Yuri tentatively back. Man, they've really come a long way since they first joined. Oh, see, this stuff I love seeing when we're all together. Everyone getting along and realize how much they mean to each other. Sayori, don't get ahead of yourself. Although, going back to your question, Sayori, truthfully, you can't predict the future. There's no telling what your things will be like in 2 years' time. I think we'd always still be friends, but it's anyone's guess. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, look at it this way. If friendship taught me anything, instead of people who are destined to stay friends, life will find a way, no matter what. So for all different universities all over the country, it's easy to stay connected these days, you know, with trains and all. Ha! Ha! Hey, they said my name. They said my name. That means I'm in the game. I'm not going to let that joke die, and I don't care. Yuri nods in agreement. I think it's safe to say that we'll all be here for one another, right? It's the general murmur of agreement which warms my heart. You guys better not forget to visit me, you know. My apologies, Nizuki. We didn't mean the conversation to exclude you. Suki waves away her apology. You don't have to say sorry for that, dummy. It's given that you guys will be talking about that stuff. Well, when I'm in my final year, you guys won't be here. I don't see why we wouldn't visit you whenever we could, Nizuki. Sure, we'd be able to. As Ryan said, we're all rather connected. Plus, I'd imagine it'd be nice to visit our homeroom teachers again. Suki's looking at the floor. She looks like she's struggling to say something. If I had to guess, it's probably some form of gratitude expression. Gratitude expression. She's never been great with that. Okay, good. Because I haven't said it much. No, I haven't said it as much as you guys, but I've had a lot of fun this year too. With everyone here. So yeah. Thanks, guys. You especially, Monika. I know we kind of don't always agree on stuff, but you've been a great president. Yeah, I agree with Natsuki. The club wouldn't be what it is without the hard work you pour into it. Sorry for not saying how much I appreciate you any earlier. I've always been kind of bad with that. Feels I'm guilty of the same thing. But now it feels like it's the best time to say it, I suppose. Thank you for everything. Couldn't agree more with the girls. Thank you. Thanks to you, I was able to experience something I desperately needed this year. Friendship. And inherently and indirectly, a girlfriend. So yeah, Monica to blame for all the mushy stuff between you and Sayori. I mean, Sayori as well, but sure. We all share a laugh. That's okay. Better late than never, right? She laughs softly. It's been easy to run or juggle against everything else going on in my life, but I can say it's been 100% worth it. Picks up the wine bottle and pours a healthy measure into her glass. Bottle isn't offered to everyone else as we do the same. Let's share a toast. Here's another year at the Literature Club. Another year. God, that sound is loud in my ears. God, that hurt my ears. We all clink the glass together and take a sip. The sunshine, the warm glow that the wine has ignited within me, the warm feel of Sayori in my arms, and the content, relaxed atmosphere surrounding us. It's bliss. I couldn't be any happier. A little while later, the sun has started to set. A general air of drowsiness started to creep in. Starting to make my way back home. I'm still in high spirits. Today's been such a good day. Well, I'll see everyone later. I really enjoyed today, Sayori. Thanks for suggesting it. Thanks. That's okay. Yeah, it was nice. See you guys later. Everyone heads up. As everyone heads off, Sayori speaks up. She'll probably get going as well. As Sayori and I move to join her, Yuri shakes her head. It's okay. You've already done so much for me. Out today, I think I'll be okay. So enjoy the rest of your evening, okay? I'll see you later. She smiles a warm smile at us and walks off. I'm glad she's feeling better. That makes two of us. I guess everyone realized how much the club means to them, huh? Yeah. Anyway, it's getting late. We should head back. Settled down in the bed, I feel myself slowly drift away into the dream world. Or at least I would if Sayori didn't break the silence. Ryan? If that's fair involves me having to physically move, then it's a no, sorry. No, I was just gonna ask. Are you doing anything tomorrow? Not to my knowledge, no. Why? Oh, no reason. It's really apparent that she's up to something. Too tired to push it, though. So instead I got just go along with whatever it is. Fair enough, then. Oh, I need to, sort some stuff out tomorrow. So could you up from my house at about 4? Never my eyes out before realizing she can't see in the dark. Yeah, sure. Thank you. Sometimes you make absolutely no sense, but I've grown not to question it. Good night, Sayori. Good night. What's tomorrow at 4 then? What's tomorrow at 4 then? Alarm noise? Huh. As I open my eyes and slowly grow more awake, I'm suddenly aware of the warmth in my chest. Sayori somehow managed to contort herself so she's lying diagonally across my body with her head planted firmly on my upper body. Feel the warmth of her breath through the fabric of my pajamas. Only Sayori can manage to fall asleep like this. Typical girl. Kanabo smiled while I gently stroked the back of her head. Her hair has always been very soft and pleasant to touch. Moving my hands towards my face and scratched an itch on my nose, Sayori suddenly mumbles. Put your hand back. In your hair? Sorry, I don't speak pillow. I'll take that as a yes, though. Feels really good. You're literally like a cat, you know that? A beautiful, blue-eyed cat with lovely hair. Okay, it sounded a bit weird, didn't it? Just a bit. Just her as I poke on the rib. She's always been sensitive to that. Ryan! So comfy. Sorry. Pull her towards me. Here, you can use me as a pillow again. She goes, but eventually settles down once more. You make a really good pillow. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I fucking do. Thanks for training my entire life in the Human Pillow Championships. I only got 3rd place last time, so it's nice to know I'm doing better now. This proximity, I can literally feel the vibrations around the laughter on my own skin. Stop making me laugh. I'm trying to sleep. I don't know, Sarah. If my pillow can make me laugh, I'd be mighty impressed. Maybe you should be a little more appreciative. Gosh. Try to keep a girl from her beauty sleep, Brian. Why would you need beauty sleep? You're perfect the way you are. Okay, even though I said I have to admit that was pretty smooth. Since when do you have such a charming side? About 4 seconds ago, apparently. Better late than never, right? Sayori arms stretches, sitting up once more. Even with the hair plastered all over the face, her eyes still riddled with sleep. I don't think it's possible for her to look bad. Something on my face? It's reminding me how beautiful you really are. How am I meant to reply to that? By flailing so I could further admire how cute you are? You're such a meanie. But I'm complimenting you. Would you rather I said you looked like an ostrich or something? Why, she's pretty cool. Okay, but if people think I'm a weirdo for calling you my ostrich in public, I'm blaming you. She bursts out laughing. Kinda want to see that now that you said it. I roll my eyes. You'll see the only girl on the planet who'd rather be called an African flightless bird than beautiful or cute. Yep. But don't forget, you chose me. Let's just go make breakfast. So what's this mystery plan you've got lined up for today then, huh? Oh, that. Well, I wanted to keep it a surprise. You already told me that you got something planned, so that's kind of a giveaway in itself. Oops. Well, I still don't know what's going to happen. Anyway, we've got a bit of time until we have to go. What should we do? Fancy watching anime? We've been playing games a lot recently. I figured it'd be a nice change. I don't really know any, but sure. Awesome. That was super confusing. Time travel plotlines can get pretty perplexing. I heard they're really hard to write well. Aether story in a fucking nutshell. He shows pulls it off well, though. Was this me or who thought the red-haired girl kind of reminds you of Natsuki? I can see it. She glanced at the clock. Oh, I need to go and get ready soon. You prepare for something like this? You preparing for something like this? Keeping it a secret? You haven't been accepted by the Yakuza, have you? Yakuza, I've heard that before because there's a game called Yakuza. I'm looking it up. Yakuza. Okay, it's a crime syndicate. I figured that's what it was. It's a crime syndicate. No, but that'd be kind of fun. Sign tells us Sayori doesn't know that much about Japanese gangsters. Yep, there we go. Would have explained it. Oh, by the way, You don't have any dress shirts, dude. Is Sayori gonna take me to the Amber Beehive? Yeah, I do. I think it'd be really nice if you wore one today. So really saying is wherever going has a smart dress code. She doesn't answer. Anyway, I'll see you soon. Puts her plate away and heads out the door, leaving me to contemplate what she just said. My wardrobe and sift through my clothes. It's been a while since I've had to wear a dress shirt. It's something I normally wear, but I can tell what Sayori was getting at. It gets hard to tell what to wear when the whole thing is meant to be a surprise. I know what it is. So I reckon this one will do nicely. Pack hood in my backpack too, just in case. Brushing up, I stand in front of the mirror, nervously checking out my look. I get the feeling we're going to some kind of restaurant, though I can't imagine why. It's not like today's Valentine's or anything like that. It makes for some nice variety at least. Either way, I want to look nice. It's fucking White Day. That's what it is, it's White Day. But it looks nice. It's time I meet her. After trying to smooth and hit my hair one last time I head out. Sayori's already there by the time I arrive at her house. Sayori in a dress, Sayori in a dress, Sayori in a dress, Sayori in a dress. It's very, very cute. I like it. Thank you, developers, for making a cute sprite. I want this even more to have customization for my videos now. Hey! Wow, Sayori, you look like an ostrich. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Ryan. I'm glad you like it. You've always looked really nice, but this is something else. Art to Ryan. Oh, sorry. Someone's getting spirit of the day. She goes, she loops her hand with mine. I can smell her perfume, which only adds to her allure. You look really handsome, by the way. Like one of those fancy spies. Don't overdo it. So where are we going? You'll see. Here we are. Standing in front of a fancy restaurant. Looks like my hunch is correct. Oh, no way. What? This is the exact restaurant I was going to take you on Valentine's Day. Really? Yep. Did you get the recommendation from Monica by any chance? Sure did, and I'm guessing you did too? She nods, giggling. Wow, what are the chances? I guess I really do think alike. So that explains your dress and why you asked you to wear a smart shirt. It all makes sense now. It was really hard to tell you about the dress code while trying to keep the whole thing a secret. Well, that sounded so awkward. Now I get your reasoning. Besides, I'm really hungry, so let's just head in. Man, Monaco is wrong with descriptions of the place. First thing I notice is the warm, cozy atmosphere it radiates, accompanied by some pleasant jazz. Ooh, I like that jazz. You like jazz? Sayori seems impressed as well, given how much she's gushing over how the restaurant looks. The waiter comes over to tend to us and make a mental note to thank Monica next time I see her. All this stuff looks so tasty, but I don't know what half of it is. How do you know it's tasty? Sixth Sense? I didn't know that a movie about ghosts taught you about food. Not ghosts, silly. Haha, I know, I'm just messing. Just messing. You're gonna have a starter? I think I'll try the chawanmushi with a shrimp. Wasn't really like shrimp that much, but okay. It's not every day that I get to come here, so I figured it'd be a good idea to try something new. Not a bad idea, actually. I'll do the same. Then I'll go for the yakitori. Japanese dishes. I'm not looking up everything I see. Probably wondering why I took you here today, right? Probably came across kind of random. Yeah, a little. I don't mind, though. Well, I was thinking about Valentine's Day. I felt kind of bad. We didn't get to do anything on the day, just because I wasn't really up to it. So I wanted to make it up to you. You didn't have to make anything up to me, Sayori. But you did. But I did. You were looking forward to spending the day with me, and I just told you to leave me alone. There was reasons for that. I didn't want to force anything. And besides, it's not like you chose to have a bad day, was it? Well, no, but don't worry about it. But I prefer we had a nice romantic evening together when you felt in the mood for one. Forcing one just because it's Valentine's Day is a pretty bad idea anyway. Right, the food here is great. Looks like Monica really knows her stuff, huh? The chawanmushi is so tasty. You know, it might be worth learning how to cook. Knowing how you love food and how much I love seeing a smile on your face might be something I'd look into. You know, for the future. She blushes slightly. Speaking of which, we're thinking about the future. Our future. It might seem a bit early, though. Nah, it's pretty natural, right? I have those of my thoughts on my mind from time to time as well. Where do you think it will be when we finish high school? Assuming you haven't gotten bored of me by then? Fine, I'd never get bored of you. Kidding. In reality, I'd like to think we'd still be together, you know? Yeah, I've only been a couple for what, 2 months? But honestly, it feels like a lot longer. Oh, because we've known each other for so long, right? Take a bite of my food. It's really good. That's probably it, yeah. Though you get really lucky in that respect. I read somewhere that the best relationships tend to form when two people are best friends before they start dating. Why do you think that is? Probably because they get to know each other before they get into the relationship, right? Know what their partner likes, dislikes, along with their hobbies, interests, and values. And I guess friends argue, fall out, and make up. Each person would know how to handle the other when they fight, which would be really useful when dating them. Plus, it'll take a long time for their feelings to grow. Nothing is rushed or anything. So let's keep giving it some thought. I like to think about these things. It really helps to keep the peace. I never thought of that. You really can't keep people happy if you don't understand them, right? Yep. You're pretty perceptive and smart. I've always enjoyed seeing that side to you. Really? Well, let's take that incident where you forgot your gloves back in November. It's a pretty clever way to get me to hold your hands, and it worked, too. I don't know what it is about that tragic side of you that's so alluring, perhaps it's because I never know what it's going to strike next. So it always keeps me on my toes. There's always been much more to you than meets the eye, I guess. But to be devious, but it's kind of fun to play with people like that. Which is why it's all the more rewarding when I manage to get you back. We always try to one-up each other. Something that stayed with us since childhood. What I love most is that our unique little in-joke, in-game, I don't know the right wording would be, huh? Yeah, definitely. I enjoy it too. It's our own little thing that no one can take away from us. Precisely. They produce her empty plate away from her. Like many times before, she can just wolf down her meal as fast as possible. Nor does she take a remarkably long amount of time to eat it. It looks like her appetite is a lot more consistent these days. Can I see the dessert menu? Oh, if you promise you that you won't buy the entire thing. Can I make that promise? Sorry. Hand the menu over to her. Her eyes light up as she scans the options. How can you even fit any more food in you? Your main looks really filling. Dessert doesn't go in the stomach grind, it goes to the heart. Fucking smooth. That may be the dumbest yet most profound thing I've heard in a while. Ooh, look, they have chocolate cake. It comes with vanilla ice cream. And sprinkles. You know what? Got me in a dessert mood now. Let's have two. For all we finish our meal and the waiter comes over with the bill. Ouch, well at least you get what you pay for here. To pull my wallet, Sayori intervenes. Hey, what do you think you're doing? I'm paying for... This is the way I'm letting you pay for this alone. It's okay, Mom left me some money. That's not the point, silly. You already do so much for me this... So this time I want to give something back to you. But I don't want you to pay for the entire thing. It's hardly cheap. Not this time. I hope not to argue, but Sayori's resolution holds firm. Okay, if you insist. She smiles sweetly. I do. Pay the bill and stand to leave. Find a way to slip some yen into her pocket when she isn't looking. Oh my god, this music. Wow, look at the stars, Ryan. She's shivering. A given, really. Due to the temperature and the wind. The dress she's wearing probably doesn't help. Luckily, I came prepared. I pull out the hoodie from my backpack, standing behind her, I help her into it. Oh, god damn it. God damn it. One time I hug her close to me, I played a little kiss on the back of her neck. Hoodie Sayori with a red dress. That's adorable. They might look beautiful, Sayori, but they have absolutely nothing on you. And thank you. Oh, for paying? It's nothing. I just didn't want... Not for that. Never taking a chance on me. Let me back into your life and let me help you. Can you talk about how much I've done for you, but I don't think I've told you how much you've done for me. Gave me something to look forward to each and every morning. Even on the days when we didn't spend time together, just seeing you, if only for a minute, was enough to make my day better. It's all thanks to you that I was introduced to a world with poetry and a club filled with friendship. I didn't realize how badly I was missing friendship in my life until that fateful day where you let me walk with you to school all those months ago. If it weren't for you, I probably would have spent my last 2 years of high school alone, becoming more and more of a NEET by the day. You've made such a positive change to my life, and I can't thank you enough for that. Aw, Ryan. But there's so much more than that. Seeing your eyes shine when you laugh, seeing your nose scrunch up when you're thinking about something, hearing your laugh, reminiscing about the good old days. Day never goes by when I never consider myself the luckiest guy on the planet. All because a girl as beautiful and amazing as you are considers me her boyfriend. I don't know what to say. It's okay, Sayori. You don't have to say anything. I just wanted to let you know how much you mean to me. Because you honestly are my world. I love hearing your laugh. I love seeing you smile. I love how you're a daily part of my life now. But most importantly, it's now or never. I love you, Sayori. Well, that's it. Well, that's it now. Those 3 words have been spoken. Really? Really, really. Sorry if that came out of the blue, or... I love you too, Ryan. I was scared that I'd say it too soon. I didn't want to scare you or anything. Can't help but stifle a slight laugh. That's exactly how I've been feeling. We really are on the same wavelength. She reaches up to wipe a few happy tears away. Feels so good to finally be able to say it. It does. It really does. She turns around to face me. With tears in her eyes, she slowly leans her face towards mine and we share a kiss. Kiss that feels entirely different to any other kiss we've shared before. Because we finally both explained our love for each other. Because we're doing the stereotypical thing of kissing under the moonlight. Who knows? We break apart, but our faces remain close. Sayori's voice is lowered to a whisper, and her eyes remain closed. She's still shivering a little, but she carries on regardless. I can't believe we're actually in this situation right now. I had dreams about this moment where we get to say those 3 words. Open our eyes at the same time. I was so scared that this would feel wrong, or that it wouldn't match my expectations. I think that's another reason why I was scared of saying it too early. But I'm glad we waited for the right moment. Me too, Sayori. It's all been worth it. She laughed softly. I knew there was something about you. Back when we first laid eyes on each other all those years ago. You always made me feel warm and fuzzy inside. That never changed. No matter how many years have passed. It took me a long time to realize my feelings. And they were confusing. I didn't know why I'd find myself smiling for no reason. And even though the rain clouds were there, no matter how hard it rained, they could never put out that tiny little ember. That tiny little ember was you. Which was always there. And I was... Looks like one of the days to care about the slice of the romance, cold winds were fairly dormant and have suddenly burst to life. Continue this at home, don't worry. Yeah, not a bad idea. I laugh and pull her close to me, trying to warm her up. One speedy power walk later, and we're both at home, savoring the warmth of the room. Luckily, the atmosphere hasn't been disrupted too much. Ah, that's much better. Now, what were you saying? She walks up to me and places her hands on my face. Her thumb slowly messes on my chin, and her other hand goes up to stroke my hair. I was so scared to fall in love. When you told me you liked me, I had no idea how to respond. And as you saw, I panicked. She smiled ruefully. Things are different now. Help me realize that it was okay to take that chance. That maybe, just maybe, my own happiness isn't something I should hate. Things aren't entirely perfect, but I'm happy with where I'm at now. You should be, Sayori. You've been so brave and you've overcome so much. It's all because of you. You were once that little ember, and it grew into a roaring fire. A fire that refused to be put out. She kissed me once more. To my surprise, she used her tongue again. Immediately, my heart starts to race. Very well aware what the atmosphere was like last time she kissed me like this. This time, there's no one around to interrupt us. Kissed her back to us passionately. That hunger, that sense of urgency is all flowing back to the both of us. I need you, Ryan. Goosebumps erupt over my arms. And there's so much more I could say, but I think there's a better way of showing how I feel. I'm going to save. I'm going to save. For multiple reasons. 1, I can come back. And 2, so A, I can come back and see without the nudity, because I'm curious. This is the only one I haven't seen, so I didn't spoil myself. And 2, because I'm probably gonna pause recording right beforehand and do that whole thing, and then yeah, I didn't want to, and I want to make sure I'm fast on the mouse here. So hard here over the sound of my heart thumping in my chest. Is this really happening? Are you sure? Her reply is barely, but the conviction and assurance are so strong, it's almost like she shouted it. Yes. Tentatively, her hands start picking at the buttons of my shirt. Her fingers feel warm and soft against my upper body as I watch with almost bated breath as she undoes each button. Eventually, she undoes the last one and helps me slide the shirt off. I take a deep breath, savoring how her hands feel on my bare chest. Are you okay with this? Yeah. Sorry, I'm just really nervous. That's okay. Me too. She turns around, exposing the zipper on the back of her dress. Word to see, I know what I'm expected to do. Before I pull the zipper down, I kiss her slowly across the back of my neck, causing her to moan slightly. Truth be told, I have no idea what I'm doing, but from the sounds that she's just made, I guess it's working. Zipper free, so she's able to wig out of her dress, and a faraway part of me understands why she was so cold. I'm going to pause just in case, and I'll come back if it's okay. Wait, I unpause it. With the dress off, the only thing she's left in is her underwear. It seems to be fine. The visual I saw seems to be fine. I'm still going to be a little safe, but I'm just going to be aware. With the dress off, the only thing she's left in is her underwear. I can't help but stare at the sight in front of me. I've never seen Sayori in this state before. And for reasons, I might put text on. I might put a little text on screen to skip to a certain point, just in case. And/or I'll probably edit it. Depending on how it goes, I might cut it out. I'm gonna keep this file just in case something does go wrong, so they won't get a strike on my channel. But from what I've seen, this should be safe for YouTube. It's a little NSFW, so if you want, you can skip to the timestamp on screen. And if you're okay with it, then we'll move on. You're staring. I swallow. Can you blame me? You look amazing. She blushed. The flush of hair in her face completely complements the navy of her underwear. She fumbles for my belt. I have to remind myself that this is really happening. The girl that I've loved since we were kids is practically naked, standing in front of me, undoing my belt. As the belt comes out done, I wiggle out of my trousers. Now we're both sitting in just our underwear, both aware of what happens next. We shared another kiss with the majority of our clothes off, the tentative longing we both ended emanating, along with the feel of Sayori's breasts on my chest. There's a tender kind of intimacy in the situation that we're both reveling in. It contrasts against a sense of urgency in the moment. With shaking fingers, I lean towards Sayori's back. I fiddle around with the straps for her bra, but as expected, I have no clue how to unlock it. Now is where I pause and make sure everything's okay. Pausing again, just in case. Yeah, so I'm just going to be honest, I completely decided to not show it. There wasn't anything to see, it was a black screen, but I was reading a lot of the text to myself. Yeah, I wasn't even going to try and read it all. It was very 50 Shades of Grey. So, I'm going to leave it as is. I'm going to leave it to the imagination. I'm probably going to have a certain cut there, and you'll probably just jump right back to the episode, or have a little bit of text on screen. But, other than that, we're back in it. And yes, we did the deed. I love you. I love you too, Sayori. That was absolutely incredible. She giggled softly. It really was. Silence again. It's not incredible, though. I'm trying to rack my brains for what I want to say the most. I think it's the best day of my life so far. Mine too, Ryan. Mine too. Dreamy tone in her voice makes me smile. Oh, Sayori. You're perfect. Literally. There's not a single thing that I change about you. There was a amount of protest. On instinct, I know what she's going to say. Yes, even your depression. I've been so proud of you. You've come such a long way. From opening up to me, agreeing to therapy, eventually having the strength to do it alone. I'm so happy that I've been able to have been by your side. I know we've only been together for 2 months, but it honestly feels a lot longer. There's silence for a moment. I don't know what to say, Ryan. I really don't. Except thank you. I love you. I couldn't have imagined doing any of this without you. I'm the best boyfriend a girl could ever ask for. I'm not special. It's you who... No, you really are, Ryan. You're just too modest to see it. You've always been so caring and loving towards me since day one. You've always made it your mission to put a smile on my face. Something you've always succeeded at. You're the sunshine of my life, the lights there to guide me through my darkest days. Something I'll always be so grateful for. You have just given me a reason to smile. No, you have given me something that I thought I'd forever lost. You gave me hope. Actually, actual genuine hope. That maybe, just maybe, things might be okay. Whoa, the effect on that. And that's the end. Sir Swampert. My god. Ultra Instinct Shacky. Alright. So, many things I want to talk about. Oh my god, oh, the art. Artists, Sayori, Kyrek, Black Rabbit Artworks, Rashi, Crash Punk, Forfin. Oh, you get to see everyone else too. Mochi! The puppy! Oh. Oh! Oh dear, look at that. We got, Sakurai and our mother. That's a little, And Emmy. You and Kiori. Special thanks Dan Salvato, Spaghetto, Afro Zier, Mastercrafter, 12 Kids Guys, and finally you. For staying with us for the ride no matter how long it was. Yeah, from what I read, apparently this mod took a really long time to come out. Oh. That's cute. Yeah. Alright. So with that... obviously, yeah, there's a lot of music we didn't get. Broken Bonds, Oshami, Longing for a Smile, Rogal's Deepu, Not Cute at All. Obviously, a lot of this is probably from the other endings. And Gallery. Yeah. That's the only new one that we've gotten. But, with that, we finished Doki Doki Blue Skies. But, with that, Doki Doki Blue Skies is over. Yeah, I probably will cut it right before we see... Actually, I feel like I won't get in too much trouble because it's at the end of a really long video, so I hopefully won't get in trouble for it. But I'm probably going to cut out parts of where I'm probably going to cut out a little bit of this episode. You've probably already seen it. Because I want to be rather safe than sorry. So I'm going to do it the way I feel is safe. And, yeah. It's been one hell of a ride. I definitely really like this mod. It's very fun. I want to see maybe them do more. Whether it be another mod or whatever else. But yeah. I really enjoyed it. It was really cool. Overall, I'm kind of losing my voice a little bit. I'm just noticing it's a little squeaky. Overall, I really liked it. I'm going to have to go in. I've seen a lot of the more explicit stuff. I haven't seen Sayori's, and I was going to wait and to do it on my own time. Which I'm probably going to do right after recording. After this ends. But other than that, that was really fun. But thank you guys so much for watching Doki Doki Blue Skies. I know the series has been a little bit longer on the longer side. But, with that being said, our next series is, for this particular schedule, consisting of Titanfall 2 going on, I think we start up another sequel. Black Ops 2 starts next week. I'll see you guys next to your live stream, but as that I make. But most importantly, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to like. Most importantly, for me, be sure to subscribe. Click the bell to miss any videos. Follow me on the switch down in the description below, and I will see you guys next video live streams that I make. Have a good day, everybody. And thank you for being there for Doki Doki Blue Skies.